Welcome back to Take It From the Top. It is April 10th, but for you guys, it will be April 12th. We're going up, bro. I don't know about you, but
I'm feeling good.
yeah, we're feeling good.
Yeah, we're feeling good.
We're feeling good. But tell me, why are you feeling good?
I think so. We had our first softball practice here on Monday, and I think we sat down for probably an hour and a half after practice and just said everything we need to say. And I think we got a lot of business out of that done.
Yeah.
I think the mentality we have now is on the rise here. And so I think that was much needed for us.
For sure.
In this business. So
Okay. Go crazy.
let me just speak it into existence.
Yeah.
And I was working on some courses with the Academy of Peer Services through the websites that were provided to me. And so I've taken 14 courses that allow me to now work with certain people just to do for fun. And I have a passion for. So, I mean, it's technically a job, but it's really for me not about the money. It's like, okay, I get to have opportunity to meet new people, impact their life, and maybe eventually get to the point where I can relate with them and share a little bit of Jesus. Yeah. You know? So what about
Service
you,
mentality. Service mentality.
That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah. It all, for me, it goes back to the talk that we had after softball practice. So that's another thing. Softball season is starting for us. So we are in a men's church softball league. So we expect to post like a lot of in-game mic'd up content. So we're both super excited for that. It can bring just another level of relatableness with us. And then you can see us not just at a table talking on mics. You can like see us how we act, how we truly are in like a sports environment. So that'll be fun to see. I'm super excited for it. But
yeah,
I think the talk afterwards of just what goals we want to have, like where we want to push this thing, like how do we get there, like what's a realistic timeline, what's it really look like. And I really appreciated it just to open my eyes, just to reflect and be like, all right, like I gotta buckle down here, I gotta start locking in.
Yeah.
And I feel like with everything that's happened over the past few days, I think we can make it happen for sure. It's been going good with Lucas and the construction thing, so we're gonna make it happen, bro. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah. Just getting to that point of where you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
You know, like, and being realistic with the intention behind every move that we're making.
Yeah.
And just asking God, like, God, where are you in this?
Yeah.
And I think we've been so focused on just getting here, getting there, getting things done instead of asking, like, what's the point of doing this or that?
Yeah.
Which is refreshing for sure. With that practice, though.
Yeah.
The day before, I went out, played some football with some of the guys in our community.
Okay.
We kind of have a bunch of churches that come together after services. And whoever wants to join can join. Guys from the streets, guys from wherever. If they're just not, they don't have guys or friends.
Yeah, if they don't have community,
just show up.
Pull up.
You know. And I met a lot of cool guys through that. Did that for about 3.5 hours. I said, all right, I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay.
Like, you know how the first runs, it's like your lungs are like, are we gonna collapse today? Kind of deal.
Yeah.
I had that, and I woke up Monday morning, and I could not feel my legs.
Oh, nice.
So then I pulled up to practice.
There we go.
And everything just hurt. Just like constantly.
Are we at that age?
Well, here's another thing.
Okay.
Well, on Sunday, the quarterback threw the ball. It was tipped, and I went to go catch it up in the air, and I jumped up in the air. My teammate was running at me as well.
Okay.
His knees went up when I was going down.
Okay.
And got me in that zone. In that area.
Okay.
And I can usually take it. You know what I mean? Pause. I could usually get hit like that, right?
Yeah.
But that one was like a Mike Tyson.
Like,
You know-
it just hit you with the meanest right hook.
Like you know how you get hurt. Sometimes you just roll on the ground. You don't make any noises because you're just like still like in
was
that.
like,
What's going on? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Okay.
And so, I think ever since that happened, Monday was just kind of weird. Like that area just wasn't into it.
Yeah.
You know? But
Okay.
I won't lie, it was refreshing getting on the field with some guys.
Okay.
And so now we're talking to the guys about a possible Yankees trip here. So
Okay.
I know it's
Okay.
gonna be a hard
Man,
hard
bruh.
mountain to climb to get you on this trip. But I'm gonna try as hard as possible to get
Oh,
you
to get
on
me
this
there?
trip. It is. I know.
I'm telling you right now,
Not
there's
happen.
there's a
There it
negative
is.
200%.
I'll take my chances. So
You do know
We're
that
on the
that
we're on the up here.
you do know that's the date of my parents' anniversary that you want to go?
May 4th.
Yeah.
Guess what? I moved it back 2 weeks. May 18th.
Did you?
Yep. Because
You
I had
did
a lot.
not.
I did.
There's no way you did.
Yes, I did.
And if you texted the group chat that, there's no way.
No, I didn't
Okay.
text in the group chat. I only texted.
So
the
you're
guys,
just gonna leave all the guys high and dry that
the ones
you
that didn't
switched it.
respond to me.
Okay.
No. If they texted me individually.
Did you actually move it to May 18th?
I did. I did.
Did you actually?
Yes, I actually did. I did because a few guys texted me and said they couldn't make it, so I moved it back.
I still
so that
can't make it.
everybody can make it. What do you got now?
Morgan Wallen.
That weekend?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know the person that you're going with. We've had some chats.
Oh, was that so?
That's very
Yeah, I'm going to
that's
Morgan
very
Wallen,
solid.
yo. On what is it?
Listen, you might be available.
Wait, really?
You might be available
What you mean?
if he's still in the clink.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You might be available.
Yeah.
Hold
Hey,
on.
now he out, bro. Like, what are you talking
Hold
about?
on. If he does get some type of
Bro,
sentence though,
he is.
does he? Do you get a refund for
He's
those
already
tickets? I know, but I'm just saying.
Okay,
if he has to go
hypothetically.
back to jail. Not,
Okay.
I mean, back to court
Yeah.
and
Missed
do
the
a
date, whatever.
do a month, of something. Do you get a refund on those tickets?
Probably not. Knowing Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, he needs it for the community service.
Yeah.
Um.
Crazy. He needs it for that bail, bro.
All right, I tried, but
It's all right.
Except for that, I think we're on the rise here. We're feeling good.
Yeah, we're feeling good.
So I got
Yeah.
some news. I got some notes.
I got some news too, and I think we have some different news. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
No, we probably do.
Yeah. Go.
The pass rusher of the Jacksonville Jaguars, Josh Allen.
Just broke the stinking market.
Yeah, 5-year, $150 million deal. Is this not the same deal that Brian Burns just got from the Giants?
You're correct.
Here's my question: as a pass rusher,
Josh Allen.
really?
Thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it close?
Yeah, it's close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You said that like
I was standing on business with that.
Because
No, it's close.
I think Brian Burns is.
You think so?
I think he's better, and he's only been.
He's a little bit younger though, too, right?
From my knowledge, I think he's
I
a
think
year
so,
younger.
yeah.
But the thing about it is that I think the talent that he has been covered in the poor franchise of the Carolina Panthers. So that's why I will end up picking Brian Burns.
Okay.
But this is a great deal. This is a great deal for Josh Allen,
Yeah.
not so much the Jags.
Yeah, I know.
I think
Jags got fleeced.
I think the Jags were in a state with Calvin Ridley of not wanting to give up that second round pick to the Falcons, so they let him. They released him, allowing them to maybe extend Josh Allen, which they did here. So, oh man, I forgot. We gotta do mock drafts next week. Mock drafts.
We'll get to it.
I'm freaking pumped. I almost
Yeah.
started doing
Did you?
a mock
Getting
draft
locked in
here,
here?
just getting excited. But no, that's great. That's great for the Jags. They got their guy for another 5 years. He's going to be 32 probably by the time the contract's over with, and at that point, retirement. So Josh
Yeah,
Allen,
that's true.
You won.
He won, bro. He won.
The Eagles
Okay.
are playing the Packers in Brazil
Yeah.
for this year's season opener.
Saw that. Fire.
Is that not like that's
Fire.
kind of cool?
Fire?
I kind of like how we're getting internationally
Yeah.
involved.
100%.
Like, is this so? Do you think that there's potential of football being as international as soccer?
No.
One day.
No close. No
One
chance.
day.
No chance. Zero.
Okay. Not at all.
Not at all.
Could it get 50% as
No.
international as soccer?
No.
Okay. I tried.
I would maximum 25%.
See, I think it could be in the 40 range.
Nah.
I mean, in the next 40 years.
No.
Okay. I'm trying
Just
to give you,
because. So hear this out.
because I want to know why.
If you look up the world record
Views.
FIFA like World Cup like viewing of one game, and then look at the largest Super Bowl, it's not even close, bro.
I know it's not close.
Not even close.
I'm just asking over time,
Like-
if it creeps into.
I'm pretty sure like FIFA's hit like 4 bill.
Yeah, probably.
Half the world watching.
Yeah.
Super Bowl's
That's a
half
lot
of
of TVs.
America.
So here's the thing, though.
Got him.
If it's like 4 billion people watching,
Yeah.
that's just the screen. So people that are actually watching with parties, you can say 4.5.
I know.
You know,
Yeah.
that's impressive. The cornerback Logan Ryan has retired. He was the Bucs corner when Tom Brady and the Bucs were winning championships over there. Good little career, nothing crazy. He was burnt toast for the last year and a half, 2 years, but except for that, the dude was pretty decent, pretty sustainable. Then my last piece of news here. Let's go.
Your last piece of news?
My last piece of news.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Jackson Holliday will be making his MLB debut versus the Red Sox today. You're confused and don't know who Jackson Holliday is.
I'm not an OB guy.
That's all right. I'll tell you who he is.
Tell me.
Matt Holliday is his father that played for the Colorado Rockies.
Okay.
Dude was an absolute stud.
Was he?
Okay. This kid, okay, is 20 years old.
Okay.
Jackson Holliday is 20 years old. He's being moved up from AAA to the MLB. He was on the spring training team,
Yeah.
and they said that he will not start on the 50-man, or I think it's 40-man roster. It's something around those numbers. But this kid's going to be a stud. Straight stud,
Is
motherfucker.
he?
They're like
20 young.
20 young. I mean, you got guys in the AAA right now who are 27. You know what I mean? Like,
Really?
like that's the cool thing about the MLB is everything ranges kind of deal. But I like this move by the Orioles because if they started with Jackson Holliday just making the roster, they're making it easy for the kid. But the kid has just dealt with all the adversity and just been like, okay, I'm just gonna buckle down, not be a superstar yet, but I'm just gonna make my way there. They got a guy right now, okay, on their AAA team,
Yeah.
who has 25 RBIs in 2 weeks of baseball.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I know that's a lot.
That's about 2 RBIs a game, a little less than that.
Okay.
Meaning, he gets guys in,
Yeah.
and he's not getting moved up.
Yeah.
So just think about like the farm system for every MLB team. Orioles got it good for the next 20 years.
Okay. So Orioles got it unlocked.
They were garbage for the 2000s, 2010s. They got it unlocked now, dude. So congratulations, Baltimore. I want to go to Campton Yard. That's my next ballpark here.
Is it?
It is. Okay. It's not even close. So
Okay.
I'm done with my news. Let's pass it on to Matt here.
All right. So you were much more football and baseball. I'm going to my neck of the woods, all basketball.
Yeah, I had to do the basics. Now
Well,
you get
yeah.
to do the
Okay. Yeah.
fun stuff.
So, like, these two are not even basketball. I'll just sprinkle them real quick. UFC 300. So,
Yep.
I don't know if you're a big UFC guy.
Nope.
I'm growing into it. I like watching it a lot. I watch a lot of UFC, like, podcasts and guys. But UFC 300, so, like, every 100, like, shows.
Yep.
Not Joe Rogan, goodness gracious. Dana White wants to put on, like, a masterpiece of a show. Mm-hmm. So, usually, like, like, 299, like, 298, like there's like usually one really good fight. At 300, every fight's gonna be like a really good fight, like must watch kind of deal. So that's exciting. That's actually this Saturday, so I might be sprinkling in some of that next week with the mock draft. But so that's something to watch out for. And then also PGA golf,
The Masters
practice started today.
Okay.
So this weekend is the Masters. Great great time.
Give me
of year.
Scotty. You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody just bet on Scotty. Scotty, that guy.
I like free money.
Yeah, facts. So we're going to be watching out for those two things. Neither of us are like massive golf or massive UFC, but like I feel like we're just
I think when it happens, it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you kind of have to give yourself a little push to get into it.
Yeah, 100%.
Because then you're not really a sports fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, I'm growing into this part now. If NASCAR is on the TV, don't say anything yet.
No.
If it's on the TV, I'm like, I'll watch a few laps.
Nah, I'm not a NASCAR F1 though, for sure.
See, I can get with both. I just think NASCAR is more American. It's just more.
Well, that's because it is.
It's more
but
like
F1 is cooler though.
fast left turn, fast left turn. So I'll watch a few laps, then I'll go to sleep. But
Okay.
I'm
Sounds
getting
good.
myself into it
Okay.
because before it was like
You got to get into F1 though. F1's fun.
I feel like what's the most underrated sport to watch?
To watch?
I think
Bro.
girls softball is the most underrated sport to watch.
Is there men's softball to watch?
Sometimes, like
Okay.
twice a year to watch.
Girls softball. Valid.
Like the college
okay.
teams.
I got my answer.
Like, I don't know what it is. I like watching the Little League World Series, but the kids are like, because I'm growing up more.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get in that coach mentality where I'm like, the kid's playing sloppy. Like, he's out there to have fun. We're not here to have fun. we're in Williamsport here. I'm you know
No.
Where before it was
100%.
Like, it was before I was like, this is
Is
these
it
guys are
bad?
great.
Like, I'm 22 years old. I would be a stinking senior in college. I legit was watching March Madness as a coach. How bad is that?
I was watching.
They're my age.
I was okay.
I was like,
Yeah.
bro, like, what is the coach doing right now? Do I got to step in for the stinking Purdue right now? Like,
Yeah.
I was like that because Purdue was just stinking
we'll
dog
get there.
water.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get that for sure.
Yeah, but give me girls softball, man.
Okay.
Straight up.
Me, I have two.
Okay.
So, like, I could really get behind some, like, now, though. Tennis now, men's tennis right now, low-key underrated. But that's not my pick. Men's volleyball. I could watch that literally all day long straight.
Could you?
100%.
Like what
Dude.
level? Like college?
Yeah, college, it don't matter for me.
Really?
Well, like, yeah, it has to be college. I ain't watching high schoolers. Got no balance.
I do like a good tennis.
Bro,
Tennis now,
dude, you haven't really pulled up to the Wednesday night volleyball things, have you?
No.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, one of the most electric things our church ever does, bruh. Straight up.
Just Wednesday nights.
Yeah, every other Wednesday. Electric.
All right,
Dude,
I might
fire.
I might look at it.
Like, I'm telling, like, it's like the one place where, like, we all truly just, like, open up and, like, if you spike it, you have full rights to scream. Like, full rights. For sure. Fire.
Okay.
So, whatever.
about it.
Enough of that. My news time. So, Caitlin Clark officially won the Charles Woodson Award. For those that don't know the college awards, that is basically just MVP or Player of the Year. Mm-hmm. So, that's a no-brainer, but just it's official now that she won the Player of the Year award. And then my second news, the Timberwolves could potentially be moving to the East within the next few years, which is pretty game-breaking since they're like the top of like in like the league right now. Mm-hmm. But the reason they're doing this is because in the next few years they want to add 2 teams, like as like an NBA expansion.
Okay.
And the 2 teams they want, or the cities I should say, are Seattle and Las Vegas. So if you look on a map, like I should just show you the picture I saw, but on the map, Minnesota is really close to where Milwaukee is, and like all like those like in Indiana and like all like those states are like up in like the middle. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot. It makes a lot more sense for them just to travel to like the states that are right next to them.
Right.
Because every time they play like Western Conference teams, they fly like halfway across the country anyway, since they're so far north.
Right.
So they're most likely to get moved to the East when that happens. So that is something to see, because odds are the team's going to stay relatively the same, and they're a really good team right now, and the East is obviously weaker. Okay. So it could just spice up some things for sure. But and then like I don't know how, I don't think they've also revealed how the expansion's going to work. Like I don't know if those 2 teams are just going to be dog water because they have to like draft from the start, or like that. Like you can't do a total redraft. So I don't know how they're gonna do it. It's gonna be a weird scenario. But what you think?
I think we keep the Wolves in the West.
Okay.
From a perspective of our teams,
Yeah.
I really don't want to see Anthony Edwards,
Bro.
at all.
I said it a few weeks ago. Bro, he is the funnest for me to watch right now. He is so fun to watch. But I agree. And then, so there's actually 3 teams that are in consideration for it. But Minnesota, it's going to be Minnesota. But the other teams are the Memphis Grizzlies, because they're actually a lot more central than I thought they were. And then also the New Orleans Pelicans. So those 3 teams are like, they're basically in like the dead center of the country instead of like West. But if it was to go in order, it would be Minnesota would get moved, then Memphis, then New Orleans by distance wise, if that makes sense. Are you looking at the map right now?
So if we're going to talk about expansion, right?
Yeah.
I think so. How does the expansion team get players?
That's what I mean. Like I don't know how they're gonna do it.
I think those players for the expansion team
Yeah.
have to fight out with the Trailblazers or something and earn their spot. You kind of like it?
No, like
Think about it.
like for what though?
So that I don't have to see the Timberwolves on a Sunday night against my C's. That's all I'm thinking. Like, why would you move? Okay, yes, for low, like all that, cool. But like, moving them now is like weird.
Well, no, they're not gonna move now. But like when the expansion happens, so let's just say it's 2026, the end of the season just happened. Pop the stinking like bottles, whatever, like throw a parade, stinking Las Vegas and Seattle are now teams. That same offseason, they would just move Minnesota and be like, hey, you're just now an Eastern Conference team. I mean, it's not that big of a deal for you. Like for instead of playing them twice, you play them 4 times.
Okay. 2 games is a lot. 2 games is a lot. That's 2 more miserable games.
You have the best record in the NBA. I think you'll be all right.
We are frauds, all right? So,
yeah, I know. Whatever. I have one more piece of news.
Hold on. I still have questions
Sorry, brother.
about this.
Sorry, brother.
If they're going to move from Western to Eastern,
Yes.
right? You said 2 more teams are being added.
Yes.
How does that still doesn't...
My guy, do the math. So
It does make sense. But why does Las Vegas get a team?
what?
Why does Las Vegas...
I
might be in the... Are you
say
in this
it.
boat
Say it
me?
with your chest,
I
gang.
don't think they deserve any teams.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank
take
you.
Las
bro.
Vegas and...
I hate Las Vegas.
Take the whole city
and push it over there. Oh.
and put it down and
Yeah.
push it over there.
Yeah.
Like, they're not interested. I mean, Raiders.
I think that's it. But like,
That's all I have to say. Golden Knights.
yeah, like
okay.
for some reason, like Las Vegas, the past few years, instead of like they're trying to.
They're trying to get in.
Yeah,
They're not.
they don't want to be known for just a weekend away and like just a party city. Like they want to be known for like normal activities.
Well,
and,
you
like,
need a culture in that.
Yeah, I know.
That's the problem. You need like loyalty there.
yeah, but like there's nobody loyal in Las Vegas.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
So it's just-
probably 50% of the population in any weekend in Las Vegas is just foreigners, not foreigners, but like I mean, like people that just travel across the country and be like, hey, let's go spend a weekend in Vegas. So
No.
like there is just no culture there.
Seattle does deserve a team. I won't lie.
Give my Supersonics back, baby.
Do you think the Supersonics are going to be the team?
Yes, 100%. I'm telling you right now, like the NBA culture wants the Supersonics back so bad, and they better keep the stinking same green and gold jerseys, baby.
Are you sure?
100%. I
Be
can
the Supersonics?
Yeah,
Okay.
promise you.
Like they're not going to do no weird team name, right?
No, promise you, Seattle Supersonics.
Okay.
But
All right.
is that all you had for that?
Well, no. Yeah, that's all I had.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead.
I'm in on like the expansion thing though.
Yes, on the expansion thing, I'm done.
The last piece of news I have it breaks my heart to say, but the head coach of University of Kentucky, John Calipari, is now going into the Razorbacks, Arkansas, which absolutely blows my mind. There was speculation all year long that like if he doesn't win the championship this year, it's over for him in Kentucky at least. And like in my mind, I understand Kentucky's frustration at no chips because if you look at their rosters for probably like the past 14 years, they've had some of the most insane rosters of all time and don't have a single chip to show for it.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, there's a reason if you look in the NBA right now that there's at least 30 people that went to the University of Kentucky, and it's all because of John Calipari. That's where I stand on it. Like, I don't think, for my personal opinion, specifically at guards, if there is a Kentucky guard, I'm drafting him high.
Yeah.
Just because for some reason, every Kentucky guard that's like a high like draft pick ends up being a stud every time. There has to be something that man does to make absolute ballers.
Both of these Kentucky guards right now are top 5
I know.
in the draft. So like we're talking about studs, right? But here's my thing. I'm gonna ask you a question here.
Yeah.
Who loses more, Kentucky or Calipari? In this,
loses
in
more?
him leaving.
I promise you, it's Kentucky.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I promise you it is.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Here's the thing.
Yeah, do it.
A good coach will get that game and get that program a chip. A good coach, a great coach, a one-of-one coach kind of deal will get you at least one of those rings.
Okay.
Right? I haven't seen it. All I've seen is getting deep in there with this any March Madness, pick a year, right? And not being able to execute. Now, the Kentucky program, just based off name value alone, I think they could head into a new direction where they might have a chance. Like, if you are just losing in March Madness every year and thinking there's going to be a different outcome, what is it called? Insanity here. But he left. He's going to Arkansas, which isn't going to. You think Arkansas actually has a chance of Final Four next year?
No, I don't like. The people that look at Kentucky and John Calipari in the way of that they expect him to go win championships, no. John Calipari is a scientist when it comes to I'm going to make the best NBA prospects I can possibly can. So here's my thing. The whole effect I think that Nick Saban has and all these guys, like coaches that are just been here for a minute, produce high-level talent, I think Kentucky's 100%.
Yeah, but I don't think it.
People go.
Do you know what I'm saying though? There's that gap of, yes, you're creating elite players, but you need guys to be able to work together. Like we just saw UConn absolutely kill everybody in a tournament.
Yeah.
Right? But they don't got 2 top guards. They have guys. Don't think I'm not saying that. But I don't know, man. I don't think he's
So you think? So
I think.
Do you think Kentucky will do better without him? Just say it.
No, I don't. But
I don't know what you're trying to say right now.
But I don't think they're gonna do a lot worse. That's the thing. I think they could stay even keel. No. I do.
I don't.
Like there might be a lot of guys who thought about going to Kentucky will follow his name, and I totally get that. You want to be if you want to be one of the best guards, you follow him for sure. But if you want to be a team in college, to learn how to be a team and not just I'm just gonna be the best of me. Like one of the greatest players, like let's look at Jokic, right? Sure, he gets his, but he makes everyone around him better.
Yeah.
And those are the elite players, not the guys getting 30 every game in like a Bradley Beal situation, right?
Okay.
The reason why Bradley Beal isn't top, can we say not like he's not
I've never been high on Bradley Beal, first off.
But remember like last year he was going crazy with the Wizards, had like 50-point games here, there, everywhere, but wasn't winning. That's the vibes I'm getting from Kentucky. Get theirs, go to the league respectfully, get your bag, but don't expect to get a NCAA chip.
Then I promise you they shouldn't expect to get the chip without him. So here's my thing. Like, this is college basketball in a nutshell. Everybody goes to where they want to be coached by. Nobody's going to want to be coached by whoever the next Kentucky head coach is. So they're not going to get any recruits. That's my thing. They're going to have stinking people like me that have 4 years of eligibility left and think they can go hoop still. Like, nah, like my prime is gone. You feel me? So like they're going to have like 24-year-old people. You know what I mean? Like the recruitment won't be the same because nobody wants to go into that club anymore.
Yeah, but I still think there's a culture there. Like we saw guys. Hold on.
The culture is Calipari.
I think they'll be fine.
Okay.
I do think they're, because of just their program alone, they'll be fine.
All right.
Like we saw Coach K, we saw Boeheim, we saw those guys. Yes, they're not. Syracuse wasn't even good those last few years with Jim Boeheim.
No.
Duke was like this. They like juggling. But I didn't see a fall off of Duke. Did you?
Yeah, for sure.
Like Duke this year was still.
Yeah, Duke this year was good, but like Coach K retired like 2-3 years ago already. So it's like I know the year after and the second year after were horrendous, bro.
Yeah, I think a lot of these guys transferring back over to Arkansas is what's going to kill.
I think the transfer portal is just stupid though in general. I hate the transfer portal.
Yeah, no, it is. It's also guys who are going to 4 schools in 5 years. Yeah. It's like you can't learn nothing off of that, you know? So, all right. Let's move on to the next piece of news.
I got nothing, bro.
Oh, you got nothing?
No, it's all you.
All right. So since we're on that type of news, okay, let's talk about March Madness recap. Takeaways, thoughts?
I mean, we knew it. At least on the men's side, we knew UConn was going to run through everybody.
I think on the women's side too.
Oh, for South Carolina? Yeah. I thought South Carolina was going to win for sure. We missed the Final Four for both sides. I was low-key surprised that UConn lost to Iowa. I thought they were going to win, even though they were the lower seed. And in my opinion, like that call is at the end.
Let her shoot.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks. Yeah. Because, like, in my opinion, it's like, why does the ref have to make it about him?
Yeah, well, that's how it's always been for the last few years
in
any sport. So, yeah, I knew once Iowa won that game and South Carolina smoked NC State.
Yeah.
I was like, I think it's so cool that South Carolina the women's team is playing men for their practices.
Yeah.
And, like, just being like, let's just get freaking destroyed in practice.
Yeah.
Then you go out and you play. Like, I'm not trying to sound like that, for sure. But it's like if I were me, I would go out, have a little league team, and be like, listen, we're gonna play the high school team every day.
Yeah.
And then you play the little league teams. You're like, oh, this is easy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So for those that don't know what he's talking about, South Carolina came out after winning the championship that they let. It's the boys South Carolina club team. Mm-hmm. Like, they'll practice, like, scrimmage them, like, straight up, like, legitly. And, like, respectfully, they'll get trashed on. But you have to play better people. You have to play bigger, faster, stronger. Like, you have to play professionalism to want to be better. Yeah. So the fact that they're pushing themselves like that, like, it's insane. And then you look at, like, the history, like, past 4 years, Final Four each time.
And sure, they're like, we say they get smoked, but like they hang in there, they keep their chin up. They're like, all right, it is what it is, and then they go out and they inbound that ball. Yeah, and that's one of the things I was trying to I was trying to find in their game, because you have a good defensive, game, but guys are just getting lucky with shots. You could see eventually emotion come out and be like, this is so annoying. Yeah, but like it was just robots, just like go. And so,
because I want to say that the head coach Dawn Staley, like, I want to say she ingrained, because like she obviously played at like a high level, elite level, so I think she understands that the most, like, of just like, you can play lockdown defense, But if the offensive player just drains it, like you can't do anything about it.
Right.
So it's like it's just another play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you could have stinking prime Kawhi Leonard on Steph Curry, but Steph Curry is still going to drain it. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's just Steph Curry.
And so South Carolina beat Iowa and Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about?
Yeah. Do we just want to break it down?
Just
do like the women's Final Four and then.
Well, I was going to talk about the WNBA players, Bash and Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Do you want to get on that now?
Sure. Let's go.
We've had coaches, we'd have players from the WNBA absolutely shatter Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Talking about how if Caitlin Clark was in this league,
Yeah.
the WNBA, she wouldn't be doing all this or that, getting away with this or all that.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark will give anybody in that league 20
minimum. Yeah.
She'll give you 15 with one arm.
Yeah.
Like,
and like there was I don't even know who it was, but there was someone that went on like a podcast and like whoever was interviewing the person just let him do like a full rant and was like just straight hating like Caitlin Clark like gets to shoot 40 times a game, and then like someone edited the fact that the past 4 years at Iowa, she shoots on average 20 shots a game for all 4 years, but her percentages just got higher. That's why she's scoring more. Mm-hmm. So she averages 20 shots per game, which is a normal shot amount for a superstar. She averages like 11 assists a game. Like, and like people like think like she shoots a bad percentage. Like her splits are legit, like 46% field goal.
Yeah.
Like a 38% from three, like 40% from three, and like 90 free throw. Like nice. Those are respectable, like really good shooting splits. So I don't know what it is, but and then I saw, just like you were saying, like a bunch of WNBA players were just like, oh, like I don't know how to tell her, but when you get in the WNBA, it's just different. Like it's a different league over here. And like in my mind, I'm like, respectively, there's not that big of a difference, in my opinion, from like the Elite Eight onwards of NCAA to the WNBA. Like, let's keep it real. I think South Carolina could go into the WNBA and compete right now.
I do too.
Thank you.
I do too. Here's my thing. No one in the WNBA is shooting from the logo.
No, zero.
No one has and when they do, it's like a half court shot kind of shot.
Yeah, like end of the quarter, gotta heave one.
Well, yeah, and it's also like they're pushing that thing.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark is literally
normal
coming
jumper.
up, normal jumper in all form. There's no push.
Yeah.
It's all wrist. And when I first started hearing like logo shots, I was like, yeah, she's probably, flicking it like this, pushing it.
No, she's
over the head, clean shot. Like, and she's gonna go over number one overall.
Yeah,
easily,
not even close.
And I don't these interviews, these comments, all of these reels and TikToks and things we've seen of these players is really gonna bite them in the back.
Oh, I agree.
It's gonna bite, dude.
But like if I'm a WNBA player right now, I would be like amped that our sport is like getting this much recognition.
Yeah.
I don't want to like go absolutely crazy. We might have to cut this, but like the reason I think that there is so much trashing is like I think there's so much jealousy from all of them.
Yeah, no, there is.
Like, because like, bro, like I can tell you right now, Kelsey Plum wish she was the one that stinking put like basketball on the map for girls.
Now we're name dropping. Now we can name drop.
Yeah, I'll name drop, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The finals point guard, okay.
Yeah.
Kelsey Plum of last year would be getting 30 on her head, on her dome piece, while Darren Waller's sitting there like, so bad that he's really thinking about retirement right now.
Man, bro,
dude, like,
I don't get it.
Like,
I don't get it.
I don't see nobody.
So much jealousy, bro.
And here's my thing too, right? Like I'm looking at mock drafts too for WNBA. Angel Reese is at 6 right here.
Yep.
Can we move her up?
No.
We can't.
Name the 5 in front
Cameron
of her.
Brink.
Yeah, no way.
Rickea Jackson.
No way.
Camila Cardoso.
No way.
Okay. Aaliyah Edwards.
That's the only one I would even consider.
That's where I was gonna say that.
That's
Okay,
the only one I would
Okay.
even consider.
Okay. But is someone wrong for pick like if there's a need, right?
if someone-
if there's a need for her position over just the talent, like in the WNBA, do you just draft talent over what you need?
Yeah, no. It's like I would say it's like a need. Like it's a mixture. You know what I mean,
Okay.
like if you see like generational talent,
Yeah.
I feel like you got to like pick them no matter what.
No matter- yeah.
But a lot of those players are in Reese's position, so she just got to deal with it.
Okay.
Because Angel Reese, like a power forward center, and then I know Cameron Brink is. I know Camila Cadorso.
Yep.
She's a gangster, bro.
Yeah, I know,
Bro.
that, yeah.
17 career high rebounds in that final game.
I know, but I'm looking like at averages too, right? And I know
Okay.
it's crazy to think, but Camila gets 20 and 13 for points and rebounds,
Yeah.
right? Angel Reese gets 21 and 15.
Really?
Yeah. So like,
Is that?
yeah. So that's where I'm thinking
Is that true?
it's true,
Man, I don't believe that.
but it's 4 inches for Camila. She has
Yeah.
a head over, which
and
like
a big argument for that is, or a big argument for at least that, Camila is an absolute monster on the defensive end.
yeah.
Like big time shot
I know. You see
blocker.
South Carolina on
I
a
know.
person's.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, I know.
And then like the whole Cameron Brink thing. What are her splits? Are they there?
Who's that?
The second projected second.
Cameron Brink?
Yeah, Cameron Brink.
Yeah, put her there.
Yeah, she nice, right?
24
Yeah.
in 17. 16.8. But
Yeah.
if I'm rounding up,
She
24.5. 24.5, we'll say 24.
Yeah, because
We're not going to round
I
up
think
that. That's too much.
If I'm correct, Angel Reese is 6'3", Cameron Brink is 6'4", but I think Cameron Brink, like, she moves differently, bruh.
Yeah, and Camila's 6'7".
Yeah, no, yeah.
So,
she's
like-
different. But like, I think Cameron, like the whole thing with Cameron Brink is like, she plays like power forward center right now, but like, yo, low key, you could probably throw at the 3, and like,
Yeah.
she could be that wing, bruh.
Eh.
I don't know,
Man, all right.
but yeah.
Here's my
Crazy.
thing. Is Paige going 1 in her class? Beckers. I think
as
she's
of-
top 5, easy. But
Oh yeah. As of right now, because she hasn't declared yet, right?
she won't.
She's a senior though, right?
No.
I thought she was a senior because I keep seeing all the pictures that all the girls that we're naming right now are all like from like the same 2020 graduating class. Like they're my age.
She's a junior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're
Maybe
hanging out here.
Maybe she got redshirted because she tore her ACL last year.
Yeah.
So,
So
maybe
here's-
redshirted. But
And dude, the whole COVID thing really throws me for
yeah,
a loop.
exactly. Like
5th year.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
COVID year, so everybody gets like an extra year of eligibility. It's like what? What are we even talking about?
No, it's starting to throw
But
me off. But
in my opinion, because I don't think Juju will. I think you have to play 4 years for the WNBA.
yeah, you do.
That's so crazy
That's-
to me, to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
But so yeah, she'll probably go 1. 1-1 for
If
sure.
it's Juju and Paige, though.
No. It won't be Juju and Paige. I retracted my statement because you can't declare early. Juju's just a freshman.
No, I know that.
Oh.
I'm saying.
Oh, you're saying though, if they
Juju
were,
or Paige.
I'm
in the
going
same
Paige.
draft. Are you?
yeah,
Okay.
it's
right.
close though.
I might be taking Juju just
Really?
for. Hold on. Just because of not knowing the potential.
Yeah,
The ceiling,
I
I,
agree with
think,
that.
could be a lot higher. Like the risk with Juju is higher, but the ceiling is a lot higher. I think for Juju than I think Paige, because of the
I
2
agree.
years more.
I agree.
The 1 year more because of the torn ACL
Offensively,
that I've
at
seen.
least.
Yes.
Every other aspect though, I'm going Paige. But offensive bag,
Yeah.
bro. I've seen, Juju was out there isoing, did a tween hezzy pull up, thought she was KD. Well, she drained it right in her mouth. But
Yeah.
it was. I was
It's
just
weird.
like,
It's weird. Yeah.
I was like, that ain't a normal 19-year-old. You know what I mean? It was crazy
It's
to watch.
weird, but it's like refreshing.
Facts.
Because like, I think women's basketball is more fundamental professionally.
100%. Well, it has to be.
Than men's, right?
Yeah.
But seeing the ISOs now, it's like, are we moving there?
Well,
Like,
'cause,
I
like-
feel like I want to see more of a bag in the WNBA, and I want to see more fundamentals in the men's.
Yeah, I agree with both of those statements.
You know what I mean?
But the only reason you'll never see fundamentals in the NBA is because when you have people running around with stinking 4 threes and 42-inch verticals,
Yes.
you don't need the fundamentals.
That is true.
So
and there's ego.
And,
So
yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, dude.
the
But,
ego. Yeah. Okay.
No, but like, there's a lot of like skilled players, like Devin Booker, like D'Angelo Russell, like a bunch of like the younger guys, like have come out and said like, yeah, there's not any hoopers anymore. There's just really good athletes in the NBA.
Interesting.
But in the WNBA, you got to be nice fundamentally to make it because there's obviously a little less athleticism.
That's true.
But
still.
who I watched someone though. I think it was I want to give her shout out. Nika Mule. If I said that right. Hopefully I said that right. She's from Croatia. But I saw a clip where she legit blocked stinking someone off the backboard. I was like, are we like evolving here? Like, I think we're getting somewhere.
I think in the next 10 years, we might see a 7-footer.
No.
Can I go on a writ? Like, can I go on a limb here?
But like, why not? It's just too crazy. 7 foot?
6'10".
Yeah.
6'11".
No.
Okay, fine.
I just don't think so. Because how tall? I want to say Brittany Griner is 6'8", maybe 6'9".
I
So
think
it's
she
like-
actually. I think
She ain't taller than 6'9", bro.
I think she's 6'9".
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's fine.
I think so. She is 6'9".
Yeah,
Okay.
but
We're gonna get one. In my lifetime, we're getting a 7-footer.
no, we're not.
Yes, we are, dude. And then we'll just be like, holy crap. Like, I'm done watching the NBA.
You like,
dude.
and you just gotta like pray that they're not like a stinking toothpick.
They're gonna be.
I know.
But like, it's gonna be like.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Camila, bruh. She gives me hope. Cadorso?
Yeah. No. Yeah. But like.
Yo, she reminds me a lot of like DeMarcus Cousins type beat.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah.
yeah.
I think just off of vibes alone, she's
Yeah.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, like you see like the one clip where she like someone on the other team, I don't know what game it was. Someone on the other team like tried like swinging on one of her teammates. She pulled up on her block and trucked her.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah, I don't-
my Jets need you.
They're on the phone.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
It was a good March Madness.
It was
though,
great
for
March
women's.
Madness.
I,
Did
like,
we
I-
even want to talk about the men's, bro?
we can.
I guess.
We can. Dab on them. So,
What the?
Yes, we're-
2017.
15. So 16, something like that.
Cam Newton, whatever.
What do we
But,
think?
Yeah, great women's tournament.
Great.
Fantastic.
Snaps.
So
all
yeah,
around.
once and for all, I want people to stop slandering Caitlin Clark's name because she's the one that put y'all on the map. Let's be real.
You know, the more you watch the WNBA, the more you kind of get into it. Not to the point of knowing everybody's name.
Yeah.
But like you're kind of like, I can sit here and watch it.
No,
Like I watched the finals last year a little bit. Did we not?
we did,
Like
but that's
I
because,
could watch
so
that.
because in my opinion, Sabrina Ionescu is also cut from a different cloth, bruh. She's different. She's the girl that shot against Steph Curry. Mm-hmm. So because like she's shooting 44% from 3, bruh. Like that's different.
Yeah.
So
It's insane.
Yeah, she's nasty. But
All right. Let's talk about the men's here.
yeah.
I have a question for you. Actually,
good.
let's just talk about it. NC State tried to, they just ran out of juice.
Yeah, ran out of the momentum.
DJ Burns, you're going to the league, dude.
Yeah, the NFL.
NFL league.
Yeah, that's all I'm talking about. All right.
Then we had UConn playing
In the Final Four?
in the Final Four. Who did they play? Oh my gosh, who did they play in the?
They
Final
played
Four?
Alabama.
Yes,
Yeah, they played Alabama.
Alabama shot amazing.
Yeah.
I watched this game,
Alabama shocked me for sure.
but the way they made every shot in that first half.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: they shot every shot they had, like every possession they had. When they came up and shoot, I'm like, that's going in.
Yeah.
Like it was so annoying, right?
Yeah.
They shot really, really good and was still down 4 at half.
Yeah. Well, it's because like I was trying to explain. So my family wasn't watching at least the men's tournament as like much as like I analyze it. Like so, I was telling you earlier, like I analyze it a lot like a coach.
Yeah.
And like I was like, yo, if I'm Purdue going into this game, this is how I'd match up.
Right.
Like type of beat. All 5 of the starting people for UConn could drop 20 any given night.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like that's how good and deep they are. But like, and like you look at all their averages, they all average like 15 points.
Yes.
All five. I'm just like, what is going on?
Yeah, it's like it's actually insane because like like you were saying, you look at it from a coach. I look at it from a player aspect, and I'm like, shoot that or do this. I watched UConn didn't complain one time.
Yeah.
Not once. And I'm always complaining about something.
Well, I think they're the
When it comes to
best coached team in college sports.
Oh, you threw the lob. Okay.
Yeah.
With this championship of putting the whooping on Zach Edey.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yes.
Hold on. What question do you think I'm going to ask?
Is he one of the greatest college?
Is he top 3?
Sports or
College basketball.
yes? Ooh, no.
See?
No. Wait, hold on.
Think about
how many
it.
rings he got? He got a lot now, don't he?
I think he has 3.
And he's one of the only to do a back-to-back. Because like, there's only been like what 6 teams that have gone to back-to-back.
Oh, he has 2.
It's just these 2. But he only took over the team like in 2016 or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Bro,
I give him top 3.
and clips. No,
I'm giving him top
can't say
3.
that.
Here's the thing.
You can't say that.
In the last 25
You can't
years,
say.
shut your mouth.
I know that.
UConn?
I know they've had more chips than stinking like UNC and Duke, but
No. Last 25 years, they've won 6 chips.
I know.
They've been at 7 Final Fours, right? But when they get in that championship game, they've never lost.
UConn in general.
In the national championship,
But I
they've
mean, like
never lost.
you can't really say that's him though.
No, but I think that Dan Hurley is cooking something up here with the portal.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
finding guys that actually care, not just get their bag, but like the way this team just came along and they just now next year, right?
Yeah.
If they even go to Final Four, he's top 3, certified. Certified. Because they're losing all their guys this year, except for like 1 or 2. And if he puts it all back together, you're not going to give him top 3.
They're probably going to lose 3 minimum of their starting 5.
Yes. Yeah. No, for sure.
Well, so here's the way I like. So like you automatically have to think of Coach K, obviously,
Okay.
and then Roy Williams. For me, at least,
Okay.
those are like 1 and 2, maybe. I mean,
1 and 2. Who's 3 for you then? Mm-hmm. He's searching. He's searching for a name right now. See? Think about it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
Well,
weird because
it-
it's so recent, though.
yeah. It's weird to put him so high already because his run's only been not even 10 years.
Yeah.
But like there's not been a coach in 10 years done what he's done, so it's getting shaky for
So
sure.
like what? So like if he gets one more,
If he gets one more, he's
the best
no. I
behind Roy or behind K.
K's 1
K.
because I think
Because you said Roy first there.
did I thought I said Coach K.
I think
maybe
you said-
maybe I said Roy.
Okay, but go ahead.
But yeah, I think he'll jump Roy for me. But because I think I don't know though, because like Coach K wasn't even like really just like a basketball coach for me. He also like was like the thinking USA like Olympic teams like coach for
Yes.
mad long.
Yes.
So as I'll keep this as a strictly college.
Strictly college.
Strictly
here.
college. Yikes, dude.
Because what do you put Coach K in then? If as just a basketball coach of all time, is that where you're putting him at for 1? Just a basketball coach of all time?
No, he probably wouldn't be 1. He would probably be like top 5 though.
Okay.
I think Phil Jackson got to be 1.
Yeah, well, that's what I was asking because I'm like,
Yeah.
he did what he did in college. He did what he did with the men's team. He's been involved for we don't know how long.
Yeah.
So it's like
Bro, yeah, Coach K's won 5 chips. 13 Final Four appearances.
Coach K.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in college.
Yeah.
So, I think I don't think it necessarily. I was never like he has to get more. You know what I mean? Than like the guy, but it's like if he gets like let's say if he gets like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Within like the next like so if he gets 4 within the next like 5 years, go for me. Because Coach K been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Bro.
We
You know what I mean?
40 years?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah.
Something like
Because
that.
it'd be just freaking impressive, dude.
Yeah. And be like the run was just crazy. But there's clips of him coming out and saying like back in like 2017 when he took the team over and was like losing pretty badly. But he was like, teams better get us now or it's wraps in a few years.
Seen that.
Or not, he didn't say wraps, but like he was like
Get us
they
now,
better
'cause-
get us now because we're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was
gonna-
like, bro, he's him.
Yeah. And now it just all goes full circle.
Yeah.
And it's
So
good
cool
to see.
when you see full circle moments like
He is
that.
a passionate coach.
Yeah.
I love seeing that.
Yeah.
He ran on the floor, dude. At one point, I'm watching this game against Purdue here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he ran up to Zach Edey and said something, and I was like,
Yeah.
is dude trying to have smoke with like? And I respect that because if you get in his head, game is over.
wraps.
You know what I mean?
But like I saw a clip. So like everybody's freaking out now because UConn and like just the coach. But
Yeah.
there was a clip where the coach was getting interviewed at halftime. The score was like 56-14, bro. And like the interviewer was like, "Why are you so mad? You're up like 40 right now." And he was like, "We didn't finish that half too good." And I was just like, "Bro, this guy is full pedal to the metal all game long, bro."
I love that.
So
I
funny.
want more coaches to think about that and think about him when they're coaching.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of teams don't put their foot on opponents' throats now.
Yeah. You know what I also think it is? All the older age coaches, they're not just a sport coach. Like 9 times out of 10, they want to build you as a leader and as a man in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you ask people about like Coach K, like he was just a leader. Like he wanted to make you better as a person.
For sure.
So that, like I feel like that is like a different level of like connection with the players and like there's a reason people love Coach K so much.
Yeah.
It's not because like he like just won basketball all the time. I think he won so many games all the time was because the players wanted to fight for him.
No, yeah, for sure. And we see that in
Crazy.
UConn now. We see that
Yeah.
in UConn right now as we speak. But here's my thing, too, is
Yeah.
like taking guys out when you're up 20, right? Because I don't care what team you play, there is always a chance that they come back and give you work in that last quarter. And so what point?
I was gonna ask you.
What was that?
I was gonna ask you what point differential is it
30.
okay to? Yeah, I was gonna
30
30.
piece.
I was gonna 30.
30 piece.
Yeah.
That's 15 possessions.
Does
that's 10
clock
possessions.
also matter? So
100%.
so let's say
30
two
starting
different
the fourth.
scenarios. Yeah. Okay.
30 starting
so
the fourth,
two
everybody out.
two different scenarios. If you're up 30 at halftime, you obviously got to finish like the third quarter and see where
Finish
we're
the
at.
third quarter.
Okay. Or if you're up 15 with 3 minutes left, what are you doing?
In the third quarter.
Fourth. If you're up 15 with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, what are you doing?
No, you guys play for another minute and a half.
Okay.
Take a
minute and a
timeout.
half.
You're out.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I look at it like this, like 30 points, that's 3 10-pointers. So that could be 10 back and forth. Like that would give
would
you,
20 with 3 minutes left be enough?
to let them out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, 3 minutes left, 20 points.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
But 15 is like seeing, I know it doesn't happen a lot, but like
Yeah.
seeing T-Mac do it in like
I
11
know.
seconds. It's
Well,
like,
yeah.
get back out there.
That-
By the time you get back out there.
I know. Yeah. T Mac's already drained forward like
He's
three
already
threes.
up, they're already up 10. It's
Yeah.
like, but yeah, but I'm not even talking basketball too. I'm
Yeah.
talking like all sports, you know, like
So then, what's the? Well, I mean, football you don't really see like that. Like
if you got 8 minutes left in the fourth, okay, and you're up 17, they can sit. And that's getting real
You think
dicey.
so?
Yes.
No,
the defense
not me.
doesn't. Not the defense.
Okay, okay.
The offense.
Okay.
That superstar
Okay.
quarterback.
Yeah.
You sitting on
like,
the bench.
Because like I think about like I think the Cowboys did it a few times. Like I think the Eagles did it a few times. Like they were up like 30, 40 points.
Yeah.
Like
And still running their guys.
Still running the guys.
We
I'm
remember
like,
Jalen Hurts breaking
yeah,
his finger.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like
It's
And then, like, I think we said it. The Eagles played all their starters in the last, in like week 18 or like week 17. And it's just like, you didn't have any chance to go up or down at all. Like, there was zero chance. So it's like, why are you playing the starters?
Yes, and it factors with everything.
Yeah.
But there's just some coaches out there.
I know, yeah.
It's just like, all right, we're up 3.
Yeah.
Let's take them out. It's like 3.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I don't really want to be a coach, like, for a team. I will 100% personal train, like, specific players.
Yeah.
But there's some coaches out there that want me to become a coach because of how stupid they are. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Well, here's my thing. I might be getting into that this summer.
Yeah. Little coaching
And where's the
opportunity.
line? Yeah. And where's the line in that,
A line of what?
It will be baseball, right?
Well, no. Yeah.
At what point do you say, all right, we're down. We're up 10 here.
Oh.
Take it easy.
If you're in, like, do we want to disclose the age of what you'll be
We could
coaching?
We could anywhere from 13 to 18.
13 to 18. If you
12
are up,
to 18. Might be 2 different leagues. So.
if you're up 7, in my opinion, halfway through, yeah, it's wraps.
That's a good number. But I'm still like,
You're unbelievable, bro.
dinner's at 7. Can we get these outs faster?
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're staying in.
So
I need these outs.
So I didn't
Like
play
now.
baseball in high school. Is there like a legit like mercy
there's-
rule?
No.
Or is there like a forfeit? Like how was it for you? Like was there a no joke
think there
a
was.
league rule forfeit?
I think it was
there?
15.
Was it 15? I thought 15, but
I don't remember.
because 15 is crazy.
We didn't do no 15s. So I don't
Really?
remember. Yeah, no, we weren't like that. But like here's
Yeah.
the thing, it was like once you get up to like that 7, 8, you're like, all right. Now I can ease up a little bit.
Yeah.
I can enjoy the game.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wish I wasn't so stubborn though. Cuz I was a pitcher, lefty. I was okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't throw too hard, but I was really accurate.
Yeah.
So I never got pitched because like if you can't throw hard, you're just going to get crushed off of.
Right.
Which makes sense. But like in my mind I was like, bro, I throw more accurate strikes than anybody else. Like why am I not throwing?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
hit
man.
the corners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I didn't get pitched a whole lot in like modified, and I played the outfield. But in modified, outfield ain't the place to be. So I just got really like ticked off, and I just was like, yeah, I don't want to play baseball.
I get that.
So I was like, but now I only want to be in the outfield.
Yeah.
So like now I'm just like, if I could just stuck it out, maybe we could have made something happen. But
Yeah. Well, here's my thing.
yeah,
The kids, we hammer them, right? We throw them strikes. We get them outs. We bunt on the batting side. We get out purposefully. Everyone's out. We're going to ice cream. Let's go get the ice cream right now on me. But I need you guys to lower the batting averages for a little sacrifice and just bunt and go
can't
out.
do it.
If I see little Jimmy,
I'm going back to back this year.
guess what? If you go back to back, guess what's happening? You're not hitting the bus to go get ice cream. You're walking home. So
Bro.
hopefully some people in the leagues don't listen to
Yeah,
this. But
yeah. I got a question for you. Did your town in general, as a town, did they have an ice cream truck?
no,
Really?
we had a building.
Oh. Okay. So like everybody just pulled up.
Oh yeah.
Like was that like the hangout from elementary, middle school?
Oh, everyone's family pulled up.
really?
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, it was so much that we had like 2 fields.
Really?
Yeah. And I always we had field 1 and field 2.
Yeah.
I hated field 1. It was like it was bigger fence.
Okay.
Less home runs.
Yeah.
Field 2.
Never
though,
hit a home run in my life. But
Field 2, it was like it wasn't that much difference. We're talking 5 feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to me, I'm
Yeah,
like,
no. Really, bro.
if I see, yeah, from the difference from like 210 to being like left field's 205, I'm like,
That
I'm gonna hit 4.
Yeah. Because so did you grow up in a small town?
Mm-hmm.
Only 2 fields.
Yeah.
That's it in the little league.
That's it.
So there's 4 for us.
Yeah, no, we just had
But
had two, man.
so like, was there different like pee wee,
Yeah.
t-ball?
Oh yeah, but it was so packed that like
So there was only
everyone had
2
their
fields
day.
for all of them.
And then there was a bigger field, like a big
So like
modified field.
in the complex, how many fields were there?
Oh, this is just a park, dude. This ain't no complex.
Well, no, not like.
We're not fancy over
Well,
there.
yeah, like
I
park.
gotta show you where I was because it's
The
fire.
baseball park had only
fire.
2 fields for t-ball, like in all the the leagues.
No,
in
we
between.
had a t-ball
Okay, see, this is
field
what I want to know.
like down over there.
Okay,
Where like
so how many fields in general are there? Out of all fields, from
all fields,
t-ball to right before
Like, say, high
modified.
like where they play on the big fields. Like, are we playing on big fields or no? I'm just asking.
Well, like I don't know what in your mind is
Like
a
a
big
high school
field.
field.
No, like what?
How many? Because we
Wait.
had a high school field.
They were all in the same place.
Well, no, the high school team didn't play there. That was for like the travel teams if they wanted to pull up and play there.
Okay.
So that was that one. That was one.
I'm just talking about from your entire Little League career.
I
Though
think-
the Little League career, how many fields are there?
I think we had 4.
Okay, same with us.
We had 3. We're not talking the big field. Big field doesn't count. So we had 3.
Is the big field the varsity field?
Yeah, like
okay,
but,
then yeah,
but,
that'll
but the
count.
varsity team didn't play there.
Just let's say
Like a Legion team, like
let's
a-
say Memphis came into town and they wanted to play travel stinking baseball.
They
They
play
played at the big field.
Yes.
Okay,
If they were desperate down bad.
Okay, understandable.
T-ball field was like no fence. So we don't.
Yeah, no offense for us either.
I
T-ball.
didn't play T-ball, so I don't believe in T-ball. T-ball's for wimps. That's a hot take, and 98% of America
juked.
does not like that.
I juked the catcher out of his freaking shoes in stinking T-ball, bro. Because like
I saw the smirk in your face. I'm like, what is he about?
none
to
of the
start
rules apply in T-ball, so like you can run in the baselines, but like, bro, I hit like the whole joint where like you ran around him like running home.
saying? We had a practice one time for like my first year
Yeah.
of like the thing above T-ball.
Yeah, we called it pony.
Okay, sure. And I was like maybe 9.
Yeah, gee, thanks. I'm
I
just
was-
gonna go die.
I just wouldn't name my league pony.
That's what it's called.
So
Whatever.
hold on.
Thanks.
So the
Appreciate
coach,
that.
our coach was rough, dude, and like he put us all in like the field, right?
Yeah.
Started hitting ground balls and fly balls. He's like, everyone throw the ball back to first base.
Yeah.
Right. Well, he hit like 3 dang near at the same time.
Okay.
And we all threw it at the first. And I had the ball and I was like, and I threw it right. And I just see, you know how like you just
Slow
you calculate where the ball's gonna go. Well, I just saw it like halfway. I was like, no way. And I hit the kid straight in the throat, dude. And I was like, oh. And he was down for the rest of our practice. But such a good time.
Yeah.
You know it's good when like,
Great time to be alive.
you get some ice pops or something afterwards. You're
Yeah.
like, you might be crying because you just lost, but like at least you get like a
Yeah.
frozen bomb or something. You know what I mean?
What did
Good
we
times.
call our? So we had T-ball and then we had pony. But I think we want to say the third field was intramural.
We had minors,
Maybe.
and then little league. T-ball, minors, little league.
Gotcha.
Then
So
Legion, which was like, if you want to play on this team because you can't make the middle school team, you play on that team.
oh really?
Yeah, but I didn't play on those teams either.
Yeah, neither did
I went to one practice and was like, I saw a kid throw his arm out, and I guess he broke his arm or like something like that.
Okay.
Where he like threw it sidearm. All I heard was pop, and then I was like, yeah, I don't really want to play on the big field no more. And then I
Yeah.
just didn't.
Okay.
So wait, I lied. Hold on, we had more fields.
you did.
We had more fields. If you go up you will understand what I mean when I show you this. We're gonna take a trip. We'll take a trip.
Yeah, sure we will.
I gotta show more people where I grew up.
Oh, I gotta show you my roots.
Oh, all right.
Oh
bet.
yeah.
So, but yeah, we had more fields.
Okay.
But except for that, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Let's go back to March Madness for a second.
Okay.
Okay. Where does Zach Edey go in the draft? Did this help his stock, or did this lower his stock, or did it just? I think it helped his stock out a lot.
I mean, I don't think it really helped or weakened. Like maybe it helped a little bit, but like I think no matter what, he was gonna go middle first round.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't think he's going top 10, but I don't care how many stinking Player of the Year awards he has.
Yeah, that's true.
So here's my thing with Zach Edey, and it's gonna come off across as hating. I'm not really a hater. It's just like I'm realistic.
You're just a realist.
Yeah, facts. He's a 7'4" guy. On average, the centers in college are about 6'9". So he's off rip 7 inches taller than everybody else. Mm-hmm. He's 300 pounds. He's a good, strong dude. Mm-hmm. He's just gonna shoot his stupid post hook every time, and it's gonna go in because he has this like. That shot in college is just about as unguardable as stinking Kareem's hook shot was in the NBA. You know what I mean? Like, it's unguardable.
Okay.
So, his stats and all that look amazing, but my things with at least NBA centers now, you have to be able to shoot the 3-ball. He can't shoot past the elbow.
What do you think about guys that can, they just aren't asked to?
I can promise you right now, Zach Edey ain't that. Because I witnessed a lot of times in the games, homie was left on a island.
I know,
at the top of the key.
But that's not asked of him. Like, do you, if you're that much of a star, right? What do you do as a coach if you're like, hey, I need you to just be down there, like no threes, don't be goofing around, and he shoots a 3? Are you gonna be like, sit down for a minute?
No.
So, like, what do you... That's my thing. I'm trying to... Because, like...
Zach Edey already shoots 50% of the shots for Purdue. If I was the coach for Purdue, like, on their game scheme, in my eyes, they were like... And you could see the way they were playing. They were like, bro, every chance we get him in the post. Get him in the post. So it's like... I feel like if Zach Edey could shoot the 3-ball, he would be shooting the 3-ball. Or at least, not even just the 3-ball... If he could shoot a mid-range, he would be shooting a mid-range. He cannot shoot a mid-range.
Okay.
Like
Okay. I know. I get you.
No.
I'm with you.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm with you. I just see him splashing them free throws, and I think he can make a mid-range.
Okay.
Here's my question. This is why I said all right.
Okay.
Are you drafting him or Kyle Flipowski?
Who?
Kyle Flipowski from Duke. Come on, man.
Bro, I'm not going to... Like, this class is one of the worst classes ever. If you're not top 5, I don't know who you are.
Do you like him or Donovan Clingan from UConn to draft?
Who are we comparing
The
now?
center for UConn.
Zach Edey or him?
Or him.
UConn.
Really?
Yeah. Just because he's more mobile. Like, that's what I was going to get to. You didn't let me get there. But Zach Edey...
I was listening.
Zach Edey ain't mobile, bro.
I'm looking at the mock draft. That's why I'm saying all right.
UConn did a perfect job. That's why it was a complete slaughter.
Okay.
Like, they did a perfect job of pick and roll. They would literally, if Zach Edey helped too much, they threw like 17 lobs in the game. Mm-hmm. And if he helped not enough, bro, he's not fast enough to pick and choose. So if he like played too low on the screen, dude, the guard just pulled up for a mid-range or a floater and stinking drained it every time. Like, it was wraps when they got him in a pick and roll.
Yeah.
So he can't guard on the perimeter whatsoever.
True.
So
very true. I just want to see where your head was at because we're going to be coming up here on that draft as well.
Yeah, whatever.
But we'll see where these guys fall. I'm going to be interested just because of watching March Madness, whose stock helped who kind of deal. Like, yeah. I really don't think Zach Edey. They're saying second round, first pick and second round for Zach Edey. But like, I
could see like a 16.
I could too. But like, Dalton Connect's there from Tennessee, the white boy from Tennessee. Like, okay. I don't see anyone picking him going above Dalton Connect in that class.
Yeah.
So
well, like like this class is so bad. Like, there's just a lot of no names.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a legit college fan, you don't know more than 7 guys.
That's true.
So like I could really see Edey going like 10 because like the class is just not good at all. Yeah. But skill wise, if this was like Anthony Edwards draft class, he'd probably go in second round. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I get you. So do we have anything else? I think we wrapped up here pretty well.
Bro, I'm good. You got it.
I mean, all right, here we go. So,
yeah, shut up.
What do we got next week? Tell them.
No, I got nothing.
No, don't do this. No,
you got
don't,
it. You
don't do this.
No, you got to host.
You gotta tell me
Nope.
what we got going on next week.
You're the football
Or
guy.
I'm just gonna stay quiet.
You're the football guy.
Dude, we're both football guys here.
I'm not.
What we're not gonna do is shut down here. You have to.
I'm supposed to be the basketball guy, and he was ripping me apart today. Crazy. Be like, yo, you don't know ball. That's what he was doing to me today. You see that?
I said
Bro,
one
trying
all
to take
right.
my one sport away from me.
I said one all right.
My one
and dude was
sport.
like, and dude shut down. So
Yeah, bro.
okay, we got our mock draft next week for football.
Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers.
Do you like what's the chances?
Yes.
No.
What are the,
What's
are
the chances? 1 out of 100 that he will be a New York Jet.
All right.
Okay.
What?
See.
Yeah. A plus. What are the chances he's a New York Jet? Realistically, I would really like to say, I would want to say 40%.
Only that?
I would like to say a lot higher, but I just don't know like what 7, 8, or 9 are doing.
I'm in that 80 range.
Like for me, like if
I'm in that 80 range.
so, here's my
dude.
thing.
Okay, talk to me.
If he's there at 10 while the Jets, it's 100%. It's just the only reason I'm so low is because like knowing my entire existence of luck, thinking whoever has the 9th pick, like of course on like draft days, you know what? I have a change of heart. We're going Brock Bowers. And I'm just like, are you kidding me right now?
Okay.
But if he's there at 10, we're drafting him.
Titans at 7.
Okay.
Falcons at 8.
Okay. So no 8.
Bears at 9.
Bears probably won't draft him. So if who'd you say 7 with Titans?
Titans.
If the Titans don't draft him, then we have him. So
You think they're gonna go and get Roma Dunzi?
the Titans?
No, the Bears at 9.
Oh.
Like there is a chance that Bowers goes to the Bears and they just
Yeah.
duel it with Brock
Well, that's
Bowers
what I mean.
and Cole Kmet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I was like,
I think once you get
I'll
there,
bump it up to 50.
50.
Yeah, I'll bump it up to 50.
Okay.
But like realistically, that's like every other draft, like we get them. So I'll take that.
Okay. I'm excited, dude. This is gonna be great.
You see that? Did you see that? The New England Patriots are like narrowing in that Drake May's the guy. Yeah. How you feel
Dude.
about that?
Remember like a few months ago I was like hating on it, right? And I was like I can't do it. I can't. Drake May is 21 years old. Okay.
Ain't he 20? He just turned 21.
No, I think he's 20. He's probably 20.
But just rookie year will be 21. Yeah, I got
Just-
you. I got you.
I like it. But you know what's this is what's gonna happen.
All right.
Okay. This is what's gonna happen.
All right.
Smoke screens, okay, is what's happening right now to get my hopes up. The Commander's like, oh, we really like Jane Daniels, right? Oh, we're gonna just do this. We're gonna get him. He's our quarterback, right? Like they've been kind of getting to that point in the news. Bam, Drake May going number 2. Smoke screens, just to mess with everybody. I really believe that. Why are you giving me that confused face?
Well, because, like, why?
Why?
Yeah. What's the point of delusion? Like,
Why not? I think because the Commanders want that one power that the Bears got. Let me get that chick. Like I just
what? Do you realize that a lot of these people making the picks aren't 23 years old?
that are making the picks aren't 23
Yeah,
years
so
old.
the people that are making the calls and making like I want Drake May, they're not 23, right?
Yeah, they're like 40 something.
Okay.
I know that.
So you think the 40-years are playing games still?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember last year when we
All
thought,
right.
do you remember
All right.
last
All right.
draft?
All right.
I'm going to hit you with it. Remember when last year's draft, we were talking about Will Levis being a top 5 pick?
I wasn't.
Do you remember that's
yeah.
smoke and mirrors, and he ended up going to second round
Yeah.
to the Titans? That's what's happening here. But it's not that. It's not. Remember Malik Willis 2 years ago when they were talking about how he's going to be great as a quarterback, and he ended up going in the third round.
I think that's different though.
Why?
Because
hear me. I want to pick your brain about this.
Because in those scenarios, there was smoke screens and he fell in the draft. why would someone smoke screen for a guy they don't want and pick someone else higher in the draft? You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're
or
not.
No? Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense because I know what you're saying. But you also got to think that the organization is saying good things about both players and allowing the media to make up whatever they want.
Yeah.
And think too much about it. Where I think we've been on Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jane Daniels on that same three.
Yeah.
Caleb's locked in. We don't need to talk about him.
Jaden's locked in, bro.
At 2?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
But no, finish your thing.
I'm looking at the draft here.
Okay.
I'm not shut down. I'm just looking at this.
Okay.
It's just interesting. At this point, for me, it's a win-win. You know how, like, in every draft, like, there's the busts. You know what I mean? And we're just like...
It's so funny watching how your opinions change so much with people, bro. Because I promise you 2 weeks ago, you hated Drake May with a burning passion. You were like, bro.
Like a month ago.
It was probably 2 weeks ago. I'm going to pull up 2 pods ago and stinking...
No, you can. You can. Because you know what did it for me?
What?
Where I really was just like watching with a
You
hating passion.
rewatched the lefty like midair pass
just 100 times. No. I watched his pro day, and I think that gives a lot about his...
You know what I did?
Wow.
To really hype up CJ Stroud, I watched some stinking sketch highlights. That's what I was doing.
No.
You see that I was running routes with CJ Stroud? Did you see that?
Here's the thing. Watching highlights and watching like an actual pro day, I feel like pro days are nice to have because it's like, okay, I could see where the potential is with a guy. Jane Daniels is 3 years older, like you were saying last week, how there's 3 full years of learning and growing that I kind of want more in a guy. But this is going to come up to bite me because Jane Daniels will be wearing New England Patriots jersey in September. So I'm just a confused man. I just need help.
Like, what is wrong with
What if all this is going down and they just trade down?
All right. You know what? I don't know if we ever crushed the narrative, but is J.J. McCarthy a top 5 pick?
It's looking like it. I don't think he is.
I don't think he ain't top 10.
He's top 15 for me.
Yeah, okay.
But
Bro, like it's looking like them Vikings and the Giants are gonna trade up like 4 just thinking draft J.J.
this
McCarthy.
this year, really just this draft especially because there's so much talent. It's so depth worthy that every week it's like,
Yeah.
I can't figure it out. So.
I feel like I've been pretty consistent though with saying that. Well, we both have that. At least Caleb's one, but I feel like I've been pretty consistent in saying Jaden Daniels is 2, and like the whole thing is Caleb.
I don't think you've been saying Jane Daniels is 2. I think you've been saying Jane Daniels over Drake May. That's what I think.
I agree with that, and that as time gone on,
yes,
I agree with that because like I feel like as time's gone on as well, it was all Caleb's always been 1.
Yep.
But then like as like I was like Jaden Daniels. And then as time's gone on, there is a significant gap between those 2 and the rest.
I think as a Jets fan, you've been saying that you wanted Roma Dunze before all these signings. Correct? Because we really have not talked about Brock Bowers a lot for the Jets at least.
Yeah, because I don't know. Realistically, I don't think I ever really wanted a Roma Dunze. I mean, like, would he be nice to have? Yeah, but like, I think I was set in stone that we were going to draft an offensive tackle. But as we stinking traded and signed a bunch of offensive tackles and offensive linemen in general, obviously, like the Jets have made a shift in their draft mock and what they want to draft.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I'm 100% on board for it. It's like, I feel like as the Jets have made moves, I've also been on the same mindset as the organization from instead of drafting an offensive lineman, we can go get the tight end now that we have an offensive line.
Yeah.
So
I got you. This is gonna be interesting. I'm excited for next week, man.
Yeah.
So except for that, that's all we got for this week, right?
All right.
So follow the socials, hit the subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And except for that, we hope you guys have a great weekend. Hang out, be safe. And except for that, that's all we got.
All right.